Tá ligado?
Vou ligar o som para vocês escutarem. Todo mundo.
You hear me, mister?
Yes, I hear you.
That's great. How are you in this hot day?
I'm great. Hot day.
Great, a hot Monday. Man, I'm trying to survive. Hello, girl. Beautiful smile. Beautiful smile. Beautiful. Today it wasn't so difficult because I was washing my car, so water, it was fine. It was okay. I needed to wash my car after many days. It was accumulated and I had my first experience washing it. And I discovered many things by washing it. Many pockets, many places to put objects. There is a drawer under the passenger seat.
Passenger seat?
Yes, there is a drawer.
Okay.
Maybe you have a drawer in front of you. If you have a desk, probably you have a drawer.
Okay.
And there is a drawer under the passenger seat, and there is a light on the trunk, and there are many things I didn't know, and by washing it, I discovered.
Wow.
Nice.
It's good clean itself.
Yes.
You discover many things.
Man, I honestly wanted to do it to discover the car, to understand details I didn't know, to understand how to wash it. Because if I know how to wash it, maybe I can look for the best professionals to do it. Because there are some professionals, they don't do a very good service, and I want a good service.
Yes.
And because I did it, it was good. But it took me hours.
Many hours.
Some good 2 hours. Some good 2 hours. That's okay. That's alright. I had fun. I had fun doing this. It was fresh because I was kind of playing with water. And yes, water. Water. Beautiful. You girls are so beautiful. And I could understand also that's not a Jeep. This car is kind of fragile. That's a urban car. That's a urban car. I cannot go crazy with this car. I love adventures. Maybe my next car will be ready for crazy adventures. But this one is a car for me to take good care of. For example, I feel my Uno was simpler. My Uno was simpler. And because of this, maybe it was tougher, stronger. Oh, girls. Come on, girls. Nice. Nice.
His mother.
Their mother.
Her mother.
Their mother.
Repeat, please.
Their mother. Their. Yes, because plural.
Their or their?
Their mother. Their mother.
Their mother comes today in a few minutes, but she misses the flight.
Oh.
And try buy other flight now.
Where is she?
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, Rio de Janeiro, few days after you.
Yes, 1 week after me.
Nice, nice, good. Rio de Janeiro, great.
Great, and I care my 2 daughters today.
I take care.
I take care.
Yes, but in this case, you can also say babysit. I'm babysitting them.
I babysit?
Yes, babysit is a verb, is an action. You are babysitting.
Babysit.
You are making the babies sit. You are watching the babies, babysitting.
Basic. Ok.
And usually,
Ah,
yes, please.
você sabe falar eu te amo? Em inglês?
All right. Usually, you have to stay hours with them.
Chegou, gente, alguém chegou.
Eu vou ver. Vamos lá ver? Vamos lá. Vamos lá ver. Vamos lá ver. Tá, tchau.
Bye bye, girls.
Ai,
Nice. Good.
today I feel some sick.
You feel sick?
Yes.
What do you have?
Sinusite.
Sinusitis. Sinusitis.
Sinusitis.
Okay. So maybe your head is heavy and this part of your body is kind of stuffy. Yeah, stuffy. Usually, when you have to stay hours with the girls, what do you do?
I gonna crazy.
For example, you use TV to help you.
Yes. Cell phone. Play games. Draw.
Oh yes, that's good. What's the best? What's the best technique? Yes, please.
Cell phone. Of course.
Cell phone is the best to make them count.
Yes. For 30 minutes.
That's the limit.
That's the limit.
That's the limit for both of them.
Both.
Both of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, Julio, yes, I can see totally. I can see. What's this bed for? That's different.
Message.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. Who does it? You do massage on someone? Your wife does it on you?
No. It was sister Clara.
Okay, Clara's sister.
Clara's sister. Okay.
Clara's sister. All right, she works with this?
Yes.
Is she a professional?
Makeup.
Is she a professional massagist? Professional massage?
No. Makeup.
All right. So this is for makeups,
Yes.
not massage.
Not the same. But
Oh.
it's the same thing. Same bed.
Same bed, same object, same product. Nice, man. Good. Wow.
Do you know this?
Oh, yes, I
Wow.
know. Kibe.
No, nuggets.
Oh, man, that's delicious, man. I love it.
That's the
Some
ketchup.
ketchup. You know, there is a joke about ketchup. Ketchup. It's the same word for conversation. We are catching up now.
Oh yes.
We are catching up. Because I'm talking about you, your family life. We're catching up.
Ketchup.
Catching up. We are getting the conversation from each other. We're
Okay,
catching
okay.
up information, things like that. Have your nuggets, man.
Nice.
Have your nuggets. I'm going to tell you the story of nuggets.
Wow. Nuggets is crush. What's the name?
That's great. That's great. So we have some words to describe the nugget. We have some words to describe the nugget. For example, nuggets are salty. And
Salty.
that's good for you. Let's start with the tastes. Then we talk about texture. So first we have salty and sweet. Two extremes. One is the opposite of the other. We have, for example, bitter, sour, bitter. What's bitter? Coffee without sugar, beer. That's bitter.
Okay.
Then we have sour. Limes are sour.
Okay.
Limes, some types of tangerines, they are sour. Understand?
Yeah, got it.
Then we have uh, bittersweet. Bittersweet is also some people use it to express some feelings. For example, you have a relative you like, and you are going to say goodbye. That's a bittersweet situation. It's sweet because you love your relative. It's bitter because it's a goodbye situation. Bittersweet,
Okay.
it's something. I believe you got this situation. It's something good, but it's also sad. Okay. Then we have. Okay. Just a second, man.
Okay.
Olá, tudo bem? Posso te ligar daqui a pouco? Okay, it was nobody. It was nobody, mister. It was nobody. Maybe they're calling from the prison. And we have some things are soft, some things are hard, some things are crunchy, and that's the nugget case. Some things are they are the sauces. They are the dressings.
Sauces is like this?
Yes. That's a sauce. But there are some different types of sauce we call dressings. For example, for salad, we use dressings.
Okay.
The barbecue one is a barbecue sauce. It's not a barbecue dressing, it's a barbecue sauce. So dressing, sauce, they are synonyms, but it depends on the situation.
Okay.
We have the seasonings. You season your food to get a better taste of it. You season your food so it gets salty or bitter or sour. You put some condiments on this. You season with seasonings and condiments. Oregano is a condiment. Salt is a condiment. But depending on how you're going to use it, they are seasonings. Seasonings. Season is a phase. You change the phase. You change the moment. You change the idea of your plate. Your plate or your dish or your food. Plate, dish, food. Inside of this universe, we have, for example, what you're having now. You're not having exactly food only. That's more than food. You're having appetizers. That's the concept. You're having finger food. You're having finger food, and finger food in general, they are appetizers. And appetizers, that's a universe. Every appetizer is a different type, is a type of food, but not every food is an appetizer. Of course you understand it. Different types of appetizers we have: sausage, fries, and when you go to an American bar, nuts, or to be more specific, peanuts, bread.
Okay.
Sometimes you go to a pub or a bar in the United States, and there is a bowl full of peanuts. And they are for free. They are for people to get it for free. It's a little dirt. Why? Because everybody's touching this place. Sometimes people go to the bathroom and they touch the peanuts. But because it's salty, it's not dangerous. It's just a little disgusting. Maybe a little yuck. But that's all right. That's common in the United States. You have peanuts as an appetizer when you have beer, for example. And in other countries, they offer different types of appetizers. In some countries, they offer bread. Some different countries, they offer cheese and butter. But they are all appetizers. They are actually the openings for the main dishes.
Main dishes, okay.
That's interesting, man, because this morning I was agave azul. This morning I was talking about food. There is a student of mine. He is a personal trainer in Florida, and he loves Mexican food. And he and his kids, he has two kids. One is, I believe she's 12, and the boy is 7-ish, whatever. They have all stomachache. They went to a Mexican restaurant and they have stomachache. And we tried to discover what was the cause. So we opened the menu together and we started to understand the possibilities on Agave Azul Windermere menu. Agave Azul Windermere. So here it's an example of a common restaurant in United States. A common restaurant? Yes, a restaurant of Mexican food. Mexican food is probably one of the most common dishes in the United States. So, if you want to learn English, you want to learn taqueria, burritos, ensaladas. You need to understand this if you want to go to United States. Quesadilla, margarita, sangria roja, you know, enchiladas. That's it.
Yucatan shrimp.
Yucatan shrimp. Yes, shrimp, man. Shrimp. Let me see if I
It's
have.
like a coconut.
Yeah.
Sea coconut.
Yes. Great explanation. And Yucatan is just the name. Let's see this.
It's a part of Earth.
Yes. Yes, it's a location.
Geographic?
Geography.
Geography, yes.
Yucatan is a place in Mexico, right?
Right. The name in Portuguese is Peninsula.
Oh, right. Now I got you. Peninsula in Spanish is Yucatan.
Yes.
No way. You know Spanish?
No. Peninsula in Portuguese. There are peninsula, bahia, island.
I got island.
Island.
We don't say the S. Perfect.
Island. Okay.
Island. Perfect. I got it. And Yucatan is peninsula in Spanish.
Yes.
I don't know. Are you saying this?
I don't know. No.
All right.
I think Yucatan
Is a
is
peninsula.
the name of peninsula.
Okay. And now let's check peninsula. Peninsula. Man, that's it. In English, no, it makes no sense. Yeah, that's the name, peninsula. 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 Really? Okay.
Same name. Bay, like what's the bay in Rio de Janeiro?
Guanabara.
Guanabara Bay.
Guanabara Bay. Bay is Bay.
Bay.
if you think about it, these names are new.
Ei?
This name is the same in some languages because traveling by ship is kind of recent.
Yes, okay.
Some hundreds of years ago, they started doing this. Maybe 900 years ago, they started doing this, and we have some common names. For example, orange.
Okay.
Same name in many languages. That's my theory. That's my theory. You need to listen to this as a theory, not as reality, please. There are many stories I tell you here. They are theories, not necessarily truth. I prefer to tell you this so you don't share fake news by mistake.
Okay.
Some stories, they are real.
You see guy try cross the door.
A guy?
Gaia.
Oh, I
Gaia.
didn't.
This was second try.
Her second try.
Yes.
Man, Gaia was very funny yesterday, man. Oh, man.
She is a special, you know.
Yeah, I know, and I could see it when she was walking in front of me, but she tries hard, man. She tries hard. She's a brave dog. Because she went crazy places yesterday. Those places we went, I mean, it was not easy, man.
Yes, no, it's not this.
Because of the angle.
Yes, and the risk and the risk.
And the risk.
Fall risk.
Fall risk, man. Fall risk. I was thinking about this falling. I was kind of tired. But anyways, it was great. Fast but good. The point is, if you want closer waterfalls, there is a price for that. There is a big price for that. But you don't pay this price if you go on Mondays, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays.
Yes.
You don't pay this price. And maybe it could be possible for me to go today, but I decided to wash my car because I'm traveling on the weekend. I'm going to Bahia.
Yes, fast.
Yes. I'm going there. The longest trip with this car. I came from Divinópolis, 2-hour travel. It was amazing. Now I'm going to Bahia. Enjoying all the drawers I discovered in the car.
Okay.
Hiding drugs. For each drawer, a different type of drug. Because it's Bahia. And I'm trying to find an instructor there so I don't do things by myself, understand? But there is a team there in Jacobina. And I'm going to stay 2 weeks there. So I'm going to practice. And of course, I'm not going to fly. But I believe it's going to be good for me to practice in a different place with my glider. And no ore inside. No ore around. Ore is iron in powder. So I believe it's going to be okay to use my glider there because there will be no war around.
Okay.
And I am controlling the glider on my head. I could do it before with a speed one. Speed or speedy? Speedy.
Without the eye.
Oh, without Y? Speed.
Yes. Speed.
Okay. With the speed, now I can control the glider, and the next step is to run with the glider. But a little difficult for me. I'm trying to do it, but I cannot get the handle of it. Get the neck of it. Expression for you. Julio, you are a lawyer for years, and you got the knack of it. You are a lawyer. You know the way. You know the most important agents of a process, the steps. You got the knack of it. You fly for years. Flying is not a mystery for you anymore. It's a challenge. Of course, you like to fly longer, higher, different places, but you got the knack of it. It's natural for you. I can see the drums behind you. If you play naturally, you got the knack of it. Get the knack of, it's to understand the way of doing this, to get the skills for it. And now I need to get the knack of turning my body and running.
Okay.
I have great handling control, ground control. That's amazing, beautiful. I enjoy it so much because the glider goes up and I go up with the glider and I am on the ground controlling it. Beautiful sensation, amazing. But I gotta turn and run now. Turn and run. That's the next step.
Okay.
And maybe a
I
new
think
instructor
it's
is going to
hard.
teach me this. Yes, please.
I think I suppose it. Control back is hard.
Okay, so for you to turn in front of the glider and stay like this, controlling with the.
No riser or line brakes.
Okay, for you that's difficult
Yes.
to
For
do.
many years.
Okay,
Yes.
because
Riser.
you are used to do like this, flying,
Yes. Yes.
and this direction is kind of strange for you.
Yes.
It's strange, so you don't do it.
Yeah, today I do it. Just in begin.
Okay, for you today that's alright. You control with the brakes easily, and that's alright.
I can cross the riser in fly. Just hold on and make a uh, street
Strong.
strong, and I fly with rises cross rises.
Why do you do this? To get down?
No, just just a fun.
When you cross and you do it, what happens?
Nothing. Nothing.
No movement, nothing.
Nothing. Many pilots make uh, movement twisted or cross.
Why?
Um, acrobacia,
Okay, acrobacies.
acrobacy.
Okay, they do it for acrobacies.
Yes.
Okay.
Fly back. Your
Okay.
body, fly back, and glider, fly straight. You turn and fly back.
You fly
You fly.
in fly, but you are going to move back. You're going to move back.
Yeah, only you. Your
Only
glider,
you, not your glider. Only you.
no further.
Okay, so you are there and you move your body like this, 180 degrees.
Yes, only you. Yes,
Okay, but you are going to come back naturally.
naturally.
But
Just
can you keep twisting? Is it possible?
yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's easy, but you don't want.
Of course. But it happens often.
Often. No, often no,
Not often.
but easy.
Easily. Easily. You can easily get twisted on the lines, and you're flying and you get twisted.
First turn is hard, but second turn is easy.
Wow. Wow.
But you can hold, and no problem. You leave, come back to normal position.
And has it ever happened to you? Almost
No,
turning. Almost turning.
no. I want this every time and happy. Yes, I take and I turn.
When you want to feel this, you do it.
Yes.
And you've done it many times because you want to feel it.
Yes.
Is it dangerous?
No.
You are telling me you are forcing to have the first turn. The first,
Yes.
no, that's not a turn, that's a twist. You're forcing yourself to have the first twist, and you're telling me that the second twist comes easily.
Yes.
So that's dangerous.
Um, you have control.
You have control. You have control.
Yes.
You are strong enough to hold the lines and not get the second twist. That's the point.
That's the point.
But basically, on the glider, you never have to be strong, right?
Yes, never. But in this case, you need a little uh, strength.
Great. Good English, nice sentence. On strong wind, do you need to be strong?
No, as is the science, because the wind in the air is the same. Is the same.
On the ground,
Not
on the air, it doesn't change.
No, on the ground is different, but in fly is the same speed, because the wind is relative. Relative is name. This word.
Keep going.
Your glider always fly in 40 kilometers, for example.
Okay.
If you wind comes back or comes straight, or
Comes from the front.
comes from the front or comes from the back,
Exactly.
no problem. You always fly in the same speed.
Okay. Strong wind. Yes, please.
Let me show you example. Imagine a boat on the river. The boat goes 10 kilometers up a river.
Okay. For you to tell me about speed, you need to give me another reference. If you're talking about speed or distance, so you need to tell me 10 kilometers hour, 10 kilometers minute. You need to give me a reference, because if you don't, I'm gonna understand distance, not exactly speed.
Okay. It's the same case in Portuguese, right?
Yes.
10 kilometers hours.
Hour.
River hour. River up. River up. But the river goes down 10 kilometers hour. 10 kilometers hour. The speed, the relative speed between boat and river is 10 kilometers hour, right?
They are. It is. This boat is going up river against the water,
Against the water.
and the water goes 10 kilometers hour, and the boat goes 10 kilometers hour.
Yes.
Okay, so it's zero or not zero?
Not zero, just 10 kilometers hour.
Not 20.
Not 20.
Yes,
10.
yes, of 10, 10. But the
10
the boat is going against the water,
against the water.
and the water is going on 10 kilometers hour.
Okay.
So this boat should be stopped. No?
Stop it relative the ground, but
Yeah.
no the water,
Okay.
like a glider. Your glider fly against the wind or favor the wind in the same speed.
I got it.
Always, always.
Okay. Okay. Of course, if you take the ground as a reference, you are going to understand how fast the wind is.
Yes. Yes.
If I point a speed camera to your glider, I'm gonna see how fast the wind is.
Yes.
And
the wind is yes.
not the
Yes.
wind.
Yes. Not the wind. Your glider just.
Your glider,
Airplane.
only your glider.
Yes.
Okay, got it, got it. Of course, because if I point to the airplane, the wind is not going that fast.
Repeat.
If I point my speed camera to an airplane, that's not the speed of the air. That's not the speed of the wind. That's the speed of the airplane, of course.
Yes.
Okay, I'm understanding.
It's
Yes.
difficult for understand.
There are some things a little difficult to understand because my reference is always asphalt, car, ground.
And fly, there are 3 dimensions.
Yes, there are 3 dimensions. Yes, you go up, you go down, you go to the sides. So yes,
For example, you can fly 40 kilometers hours without install your glider, and you still stay relative ground.
you stay on the same position
Same position,
according to the
if
ground.
chord
Yes, yes, related to the ground, according to the ground,
related.
based on the ground. Okay, got it, got it. And that's impossible for a car, cause I'm on the ground.
Yes.
I'm on the ground. Wow.
Yes.
It's also interesting the influence on weather, because on a car the weather doesn't influence me a lot.
Yes.
Only if it's a rainy day and the rain is strong, and of course it's going to influence, and I need to drive slower, and there are details like this. But on the glider, I need to understand the weather conditions to fly because they are going to interfere on many things.
Yes.
Of course, right now I'm gonna just follow groups, and if most of the people are flying, probably it's safe. If few people are flying, that's not safe for me, probably.
Yes. The fluid, the air is fluid, like a water.
Like water. Like water. Not like a water. Like water.
Like water. Okay. Fluid is the word.
Yes, fluid, it's like a liquid. Like a liquid. But fluid is a good word. Fluid is a good word.
And the wave fluid is the
Hardest. Most hardest. Hardest. Very good.
Calculate in physical.
All right.
You know about this?
No, I didn't know about this.
Today we don't have the formula.
A formula.
A formula to
Understand, get, calculate.
yeah, calculate the turbulence.
Okay.
There is a scientist, famous scientist. The name is Feynman. Feynman says, if I meet God, I have to question.
I
has
will
to question.
I will ask him 2 questions.
Yes. Why the relativity theory?
Okay. The theory of relativity.
Yes. And the second, why the turbulence? Why calculate? How calculate turbulence?
When you tell me about turbulence, you're talking about hot bubbles.
No hot. Yes, because hot bubbles
Creates turbulence.
Create turbulence.
Okay.
But turbulence unpredictable.
Okay. Unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
Okay, there is no way to calculate it, to predict this, to forecast, preview this.
Isso. That's it.
Okay, isso. There is no way to preview the turbulence, and that's his question. He would like to ask God this question. And can you calculate the hot bubbles?
Yes, I can. We can.
We can, eh? You are thinking in Portuguese.
Yes, I'm thinking in Portuguese.
No, don't think in Portuguese. don't think in Portuguese. You need to think in English now. Try to think in English.
Okay.
If you think in Portuguese, you are going to commit mistakes from Portuguese.
Okay.
Don't say né, for example, or isso.
Yeah.
So, you were telling me there is a way to calculate the hot bubbles. And I know,
Yes.
because you told me, it depends on color, it depends on surfaces, but speaking of numbers, how is it possible?
It's possible, but hard. The hardest word in Portuguese, in English, impossible for me explain this. Different expression, different temperature.
The difference between pressure and temperature.
Yes. The name probably the name is same in Portuguese in English is adiabática. Adiabática. Adiabática dry, for example.
Diabetic.
Adiabática.
Adiabatic. Wow, that's complex, man.
Complex. Change temperature because the pressure.
It changes the temperature because of pressure.
Yes.
It changes temperature
like your
because of
how the
pressure.
name that
Deodorant.
Yes, deodorant is cold because change the pressure.
Oh, got it. So the same thing is happening on the ground, on a slower process, and the sun is doing the physics on changing the temperature, actually changing the pressure.
Yes.
What's changing?
I
What's changing the pressure? The sun, the air.
No, the higher.
The hot air. The hot air is changing the pressure.
Yes. Hot air go up.
Not hot air. Hot air.
Hot air.
Hot air. Hot air.
Hot air.
Yeah.
Hot air. Hot air goes up 1 meter. 1 meter just. The pressure.
The pressure changes.
The pressure changes.
And the temperature too.
The temperature too.
Because there's no hot air there anymore.
The bubble
Is up.
hot air is up.
Yes.
1 meter temperature is the same. Bubble air. Bubble air hot air goes up. The temperature change if the distance 1 meter. More cold, or
Cold.
colder
Colder.
and hot. Colder in a row.
Okay. This hot air is getting cooler when it goes up.
Yes.
And the ground is getting hotter and hotter until it becomes a bubble and goes up again. And that's
The
it.
bubble is still hot.
The bubble going up is still hot?
Yes, because air around gets the sun cooler.
Gets what? Gets what?
Get cooler.
Okay, all right, because the higher you go, the cooler it is.
Yes.
Okay, you need to get something. It's going to help you a lot when you explain me these mechanical things. It's the parallel increase. Parallel increase.
What is this?
It's going to help you, man. That's a topic in English. And it's going to help you to compare things. Parallel increase. That's a topic in English, parallel increase. And the simplest example is, the more, the better.
Yes, you.
I told you this before.
Yes, you told me.
The more, the better. It's okay if you don't use it correctly. For example, the more cool, the more good. It's okay. It's no problem. I can fix these details along the process. But I need you to use this. The higher you go, the cooler it is.
The higher you go, the cooler it is.
The cooler it is. Okay, and this hot air, this hot bubble going up is getting cooler with the air, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And there is a limit for this hot bubble. You cannot go up forever because there is a limit. And usually this limit is the cloud.
Yes. A diabetic dry and a diabetic humidity.
Yes. Humidity.
Let me. You say Pedro. Padrão.
Oh, pattern.
Pattern.
Adiabatic theorem.
Lost 1 degree Celsius for 100 meters.
Every 100 meters, this hot bubble goes up. It loses 1 Celsius degrees.
Yes.
Okay.
Always air.
Always air?
Always air. Always atmosphere.
Atmosphere. I don't understand, Julio. Repeat, please.
If you not hot here, just if you stay on ground and ground uh, is 10 degrees Celsius.
If you are
If
on the
you
ground, if you are on the ground and the ground is
if you,
at 10,
if you are on the ground in the
if you are on the ground and the ground is at 10 Celsius
in the
degrees,
uh, 1,000 meters,
this bubble is zero.
0. Yes.
Maybe
Uh,
cooler.
not the bubble, the
The
the curve.
atmosphere, the air,
Yes.
the atmosphere. And consequently, if there is a bubble there, this bubble is going to be at this temperature.
Yes. For example, on the ground, its temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Bubble hot is 11 degrees or more, right?
Okay. Yes.
Never low
Yes, of
10
course.
degrees. Uh, 11, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. Always bubble uh,
Hotter
hot,
than the ground.
hot, hotter than the air around.
The air around. Not exactly the ground, but the air around.
Yes.
Got it. Nice.
That is the way to calculate the bubble hot air.
Does it depend on the area too?
Depend. Yes. Uh, atmosphere. Atmosphere. Yes.
Yes.
Change, and uh, stable or not stable,
Depending on
and
the area.
there depending on the air.
I'm not
And
talking about air. I'm talking about area.
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 I don't know. I don't know about the area.
For example,
Uh,
if I have a big rock or a big pasture and this pasture is dry, does it change depending on the area? How stable this bubble is going to be?
no.
It's
No,
the same.
not is the same.
But of course, for you to.
Create,
Yes, please.
just create thermal. But the bubble air,
The air bubble.
probably the air bubble not go up, because go up depending the not stable air.
All
Uh,
right. It depends on the winds to go up. This bubble needs to. This bubble is sticked to the ground, like glue.
yes,
It's connected because of physics. It's connected, but I need some turbulence, so this
yes,
bubble goes up.
yes.
If you have calm places, that's not exactly. But there is wind everywhere.
Skill is like a term. Skill.
Skill is like ability.
Uh, for, there is a diagrama termodinâmico. The name is skill T. That's skill T. Uh, the name is like a curva do T, curva da temperatura.
Is QT.
Always, always, all day, uh, um, play the balloon in the Confins Airport.
Repeat, please, Julio.
Always day,
Every
always
day,
day,
every day.
every day. Uh, leave a balloon
Okay.
and balloon calculate the skilled.
Wow. Every day in Confins Airport for the airplanes to fly.
Yes.
Skill T, I got it. Skill T. I'm looking at this graphics. I was looking at this. I just closed it because I need to um, reinitiate my computer. My computer is kind of slow because it's on for many days. I need to turn it off and on again. And I'm gonna do it now before Celius class.
Okay. And today is it.
That's it for today, Julio. Julio, thank you for your time. I know
Thank you.
it's crazy with the kids, but you did it, man. Good job. Great father. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank
Julio, have a great week, and I'll see you on Wednesday, mister. Have a good
you.
time.
Have a nice day.
Good night.
See you.
See you,
Good
man.
night, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Célio, you there? Célio, give me some minutes, man, because I need to turn off and on my computer. My computer is a little slow. Give me 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I will see you in 2 minutes ish.
Okay, teacher.